Alright, good morning, good day. This is the African Crypto Warlord show. I hope you guys are doing well. If you find this information helpful, please do like and subscribe. And sometimes I'm the deliverer of bad news, so don't shoot the messenger, shoot the message. Okay, so what can we see here? This is 21 day. Initial trend is starting to look quite positive. Obviously, we just had a big deal that lifted at $13, about 130%. So this is going to be obvious one to see. Now we're going to monitor the breakdown. My most important time frames in this analysis on Solana today are going to be the 3-day, the 6-hour, and the 90-minute. I need all of them to line up to save all the bearish structure that's currently forming, from higher term time frames, intraday time frames, to very low time frames. So 21 day is bearish as long as it keeps on staying below the orange line. Alright, and the top side of this orange line in today's data set is $30, $7 away. It's quite a big lift. Okay, let's get to it. What can we see? We can see 14-day bearish div will be confirmed as it is below our reverse wave trend. What does save it is the reverse wave trend mean at $20.26. We've had blue flashes off, they've been off for a while. We're starting our initial mean reversion to the downside. We haven't really mean reverted to the upside on a longer term trend. So let's look at 2019. I want to be perfect for this. Let's look at it, $20.04. Alright, as where we can decide if there's going to be a bullish div to break up into higher time targets or a failure to get us back down to $10. Alright, now what can we see? Volatility analysis says that we have negative drift. What does negative drift mean? Negative drift means dump bowler. Alright, and currently it is my signature to go short and manage risk by the orange line. Alright, so if it was to go short from here, you're looking at 1928, which is way below our target, and 1321. Alright, mean reverting to the downside, 7-day picking up crosses. Now 5-day, this is genuinely the only thing that's really keeping it up. And when this when this ultimate power mean fails, when the candle breaks and closes below, you're going to see a quick rush to the downside. Alright, this is a cross of liquidity, so we mustn't forget this region. Okay, this will be tested sometime in the future. Okay, let me turn that off. What have we got here? We've got a range of $50 to the upside. We've got a mean of 35. We've got outlier at 12, and we're currently sitting at 23. Alright, if it can hold above this ultimate power mean on the 5-day at 23.23, you can expect this to confirm as the outlier event and an initial clean rally. It would actually look quite nice. An initial clean rally to break through this ultimate power mean. But until then, patience. Alright, what do we got next? We are pretty much just sitting here looking for a new trend on the 3-day. Okay, and why do I say this 3-day is hyper important? Because we have 1, 2, 3 hidden bull divs trying to form in this region here. It's going to be a big failure if it does. Failure to 1765 would be at least the quickest pit stop off of a wick. Initial liquidity is sitting at 1921, so we've seen 1920s come up quite a bit. Alright, how does this stay bullish? It needs to close above 24.22. Yeah, let's be jealous. 24.18. Okay, as we start dropping into lows at time frames, we'll be able to see its reversal points to get it back in there, and failure points for that matter to keep it below there. It's not always be bullish. Alright, contraction positively correlated to the downside. This is still to the downside. That's the downside. New trend is starting to the downside on the 21 day. So initial pit stop 21.41. So you're getting a lot of 21s, low side 21s. Expansion looking to pick up. Save itself here at 22.53 if it fails the structure. Let's put up a reverse word bunga. There, yeah, so as long as we're below ultimate power mean, this is still a target 22.50. That is in play. Okay, now we're going to look at our 6-hour. Why do we want to look at our 6-hour? Because the 6-hour is pretty powerful, right? It's kept itself above its reverse wave trend, and it's marking itself off. Blues for longs, mean reversion to the upside. We're looking for more follow through, alright? So if you start failing below 22.95, you're definitely going to look for continuation to the downside. We'll pull those targets out in a moment. So you need the 6-day to pretty much close above these regions. And let's make sure we get this right. If it can close above and hold candles above 23.20, you're going to look for maybe a mean reversion play to $24. Its upside target, if it does get strong from here, is $25. Okay, as you start breaking outside of these orange lines, you'll see that the trend gets super volatile. Alright, like big candles. Anyway, so that's a 6 hour. Let's go throw it back onto the 3 hour. 3 hours coming with a bull drive of div. What we need to see is quite a big stretch in order to get it to the mean at 23.68 cents. So that's another 38 cents to the upside. Blue flashes off. It is looking like it is coming in. Alright, so we're gonna see what negates this 30 minutes. Looking like it's the 90-minute with some negative drift. It's easy to flip this candle. And just these are intraday targets now. So 24.08, 23.91, 23.68, 23.45, 23.25, and 23.21. Usually if the green line turns to red and crosses outside, you have a big dump bowler. So that's pretty much what is happening here. They're trying to save the green line from turning red and going orange. And that point is at 23.21. So this is contraction, negative drift, positive drift, pushing it up because you're negatively correlated. Now we can just quickly pop it onto this. These will be super tight intraday ranges. As you can see, we come up and we smoke them perfectly. Holding above this mean, getting trapped in between that mean. I think patience is a virtue. And here we go. Alright, so what can we see here? We can see that as the daily printed, the new mean came in, got smoked, hit the first outlier and just got rejected to the downside. Given we have a monthly mean at 24.09, I would expect another touch at 24.09 and then some continuation to the downside. If it does break above this level, you're going to look for previous data over here. Alright, let's just go back here so you can see these guys. This is sort of what happens when it comes up to a mean. The outlier is here, gets rejected, gets rejected. If it can hold itself at 23.21, you'll have that hidden bull drive to break it up into 23.61. Let me leave you off some monthly targets. Now, we have all failure points below this is going to lead you to $20.13. So as we saw there, we were talking $20.20. So we've just verified our data on Solana with a weekly mean and a whole bunch of other indicators saying that this is a level that time frames and the oscillators are now crossing. Is it a good time to go and test it? We'll put it back on like the 3-day and we will leave it off there. Any closes below 214, 24.14, bearish. Going to get you to $12. Any closes above 24.15, going to get you to 36.59, aka bullish. If you find this helpful, please do like and subscribe and stay patient. Pow, pow.